under the curse.
All right, YouTubes. We're gonna head out Saturday morning early, 6:28. It's dark out now. We're going to, I gotta change an expansion valve on a Perlick. It's one condensing unit. It does, that does 2 coils. So it's a total of 4 doors, two separate reach-ins off one condensing unit. We're gonna recover the charge. We're going to, we have to take the whole coil down to replace the TXV. I'm gonna try and show you guys how to do that if you've never done it. And let's get out there and do it. I know it's dark, you probably can't see me right now, so we will. I got the light on here, but let's get out there. Here, grab my coffee, grab my TXV. I got a Danfoss TXV here. So I got all the doors unlocked I needed to get into. I got to get under the building where the compressors are. We're going to recover. So first thing we're going to do is recover all the gas out of this thing. Then I got to find the breaker for the bar unit, kill power, and then remove the evaporator coil. Stay tuned. Yeah, let's see what shape our pal's in. Oh, he's looking stellar today. Oh, you guys can't see him. Let me get the flashlight on him. Tippins, that's the best you've looked, bro. I think you're sober now. Look at old Tippy is sober and he's all nice and straight up, and we got some replacement motors. I actually ordered the wrong ones and these are counterclockwise. I blew it. That happens. All right, let's get in there. All right, we'll make a couple trips. I'm gonna go in there and just get the tools and the gauges in there. I did make a hook for the Navax, and I recharged the battery on them. I'm gonna use them today, even though I switched back over to my Testos. So this is the maze. This is one part of the maze. And see, my shit's back here. And then these guys get all their deliveries, and then it blocks my pathway. And then I gotta make a pathway. Busy place, dude. There. Okay. You gotta duck your head down. Suck your gut in. This is my unit, this top one. So I want to get gauged up on it and recover the charge. It's my suction line right here. Get the flashlight going. The GoPro doesn't do good in low light. It's an action camera for outdoors. All right. Suction and then liquid line back there on the king valve. We'll get gauged up. Back bar, under counter, that's us. I like the display on these little suckers. Look, I made a hook, homemade hook. Take that, Navac. Okay, that's pumped down. I did reach out to these guys, see if they'll make a firmware update for the battery, parasitic battery drain, but we'll see. I don't know if they can. Maybe they can, who knows? Gonna cut out their dryer sight glass and put the dryer sight glass combo in on this one too. So it's gonna have a few so the unit's pumped down. I'm gonna get my hand in there. Always a tight fit. There it goes. Okay. 404 compressor. This is a problem I'm having with the side of the bar that's not cooling. It's not feeding. And then it'll end up pumping down. And we got a TXV for that issue, so now we can go and get. I like to leave all my connectors where I can find them. We could go get the recovery machine and we'll get this recovered. I got a plug right there too. Nice. Okay. Let's see. Okay. There we go. Then open this dude. Then we can let her rip. Alright, just coming down. Yep. Heading in the right direction. Here's my 2 units. That's the one that's got the TXV not feeding. This one's been working. Nice and cold. This dude not feeding. And I want to find the breaker to kill power. And then, yeah, look at it, it's 52 degrees. So I want to find the breaker to kill power because I have to drop the coil down. I don't know much about cocktails, but this is all stuff for making cocktails. Oh God, it's always kind of a beer drinker. Okay. All right, there she is. TXV will be in the back of this. I think I'm taking a bunch of this stuff off to get this dude out of there. That's what we're gonna do. My project, oh, that needs a door gasket, huh? Can I fix that one? No, she's broken, so I need to get some door gaskets too. It's probably time. All right, let's go find the breaker for this. Let's see, we come up for lights. Oh, I see a light switch down there at the bottom. Let's see. Is that on a 3-way or is that the basement lights? No, that's a 3-way. Here we go. And let those heat up. Okay. And there's like double panels. We fixed that walk-in before. You guys have seen that one. Okay, double panels back here. Let's see what we can come up with. Panel B1, 1A. Okay, kitchen, freezer, bar receptacles, piece of shit receptacles, bar receptacles, bar receptacles, bar, fan, cooler. Boom, boom. I'm going to turn them both off. Let's see if that's it. Oh, man, if they had them labeled that nice. Look how nice this is labeled. So good. All right, let's go see if that's me. Oh, I'm going to be super stoked. Right there. I mean, that's half the battle. Oh, I think we got a win. Woo-hoo-hoo. All right, now let's get the gas, all the gas recovered, and we'll start taking this apart. Look at that. Oh man, winter came in quick. I'm in the hoodie. Look at that. What's up, NorCal? Let me see. Oh yeah, I wanted to get the tripod. I'll probably take the thing off my head and stick it on the little tripod, get a swig of coffee while the recovery's going. Here, we could do this real quick. Yeah, we'll get the camera off the head strap. We're gonna put it on the little tripod that's got battery. There's my coffee. We'll get a swig of that and going. We're doing it. I got this thing recovered. And I gotta be all hunched over in here. Grabbing the tools, we're gonna go upstairs and we're gonna take this coil apart so we can get to the expansion valve. That's our next move. Oh, stretch it out. I could stand up straight right here. The rest of it, you gotta turn yourself into a hobbit and get in there. I don't know why these guys design stuff like this. It makes no sense whatsoever. But, you know, look, over the years we've had to cut openings to get airflow because they'd overheat. It's just, I don't know why these guys design stuff like that, what they're thinking when they put it in. It's really interesting. Rocky Raccoon. Couple little bucks. Why'd they shoot me, NorCal Dave? I don't know, brother. I don't know. All right. This is their area of operation. Take all this apart. So stay tuned. I'm gonna take all this down to get this down to get to the expansion valve. That's how you gotta do it on these. Okay. A little Perlick action. All right, we're gonna go extension with the Phillips number 2. And we're gonna get all these out of there. I'm gonna work on this bottom piece and this, the light switch I think I could leave in there, but I gotta get that the bottom off. And some of those are gonna be 5/16. All right, so I got this loose. I took the 2 out of here. Then I got those. This comes off, covers the drain line. You can see the drain line's all dirty. We'll put this somewhere where we don't break it. You can see there's the solenoid valve. So the thermostat controls the solenoid. And then inside my coil is going to be my TXV. So I got to get all these 5/16 around the perimeter so it'll come down. And I'll probably take the drain out. The drain's going to get a gallow blow down too, or my nitrogen, one of the two. And you just get all the screws off the perimeter and then that coil should pop down. It's all 5/16 screws. Now, let me show you this. If you take the drain pan out like I just did, even though I'm still taking the parameter, you'll see the TXV's back up in there. And it's a flared in one. The one I got sweat, so we're gonna sweat ours in. But you need to take the whole thing down to wrench on it. It'll just make life easier. Just a heads up. And then I got the drain pan right here, which we're gonna clean out. We'll get this all super duper cleaned out because they get plugged up, so it'll turn into a whole little project, and we'll blow the drain line down. You can see the drain line had a bunch of scuds in it. But the point I'm trying to make is you need to drop the coil down to do the TXVs on these. It's not real bad. There it is all apart. Now we can get to our TXV. Like I said, my new one's gonna be sweat. And there's our bulb. She just ain't feeding. Look at, someone's done the thermostat before. So we'll get that out of there too. I cut the old valve out. It's right here. It was like that. This is old Parker valve. 404A. I'm going to convert this over to 448. Future-proof this thing. This was the original Perlick thermostats. Actually sat in the air. They were air probe, so it's got a aftermarket thermostat that someone put in a coil, which I don't have a problem with that for constant cut-in. Although here, since it's remoted and it's on a pump down, shoot, you could put a nice thermostat in there if you wanted to. You don't have to put the constant cut-in in, but all right, I'm gonna clean these up, get it cleaned up so we could braze this new valve in. This is our new expansion valve. It is Team Danfoss. Let's get a look at her. She's gonna go like that, like that. A little bit bigger footprint, not much. It's the right refrigerant. Nice screen in there. I'm a fan of the Danfoss TXV, so they usually perform really well. I got the nitrogen in there. We're gonna go soapy bubbles. I had to extend the piece here because the TXV is different size than the other one physically. So the liquid line, I had to extend a piece, but looks like we're welded good. Nothing's leaking. I gotta methodically rebuild this. I had to take the J-box off to get to this screw up here. So now I gotta methodically rebuild this, take my time, and do a nice job. Alright, got the dryer changed out, all the upstairs stuff is done. I got it on the vacuum pump. We're pulling down. Yeah, the oil's starting to look shitty. We'll get an oil change on her here in a minute. I had a feeling that system was a little funky. So the question is, why didn't I pump the unit down and save the gas that was in there? And the reason I did is because I had some suspicions it was getting funky, and I wanted to switch. It's time to switch it over to 448A, which is what we're gonna do. And look, that system was wet, man. I'm telling you right now. We're gonna do an oil change here in a little bit, but that oil's looking shitty. I got some oil to go. Yeah, she's getting milky. Do a quick oil change and let her rip. Alright, got the oil changed. Look, that looks a lot better. It was getting funky. And we'll go upstairs, we can take a look at the unit. I got it cleaned up, drain cleaned out, put back together. So now I just gotta let it, oh yeah, now we just gotta let it evacuate. I'm gonna leave it on there for a long time. All right, here's our little unit. Power's back on, solenoid's energized. I got her cleaned up. Condensate's cleaned out, drain pan's cleaned out, coil's clean. And Let's see how hot. Oh yeah, it's really hot here. It's 65. And we'll get some tests going and see how this thing does. Oh, Mr. Perlick. So this one and that one are on the same unit. This one will be colder because the doors won't open and it also had product in it. Yeah. She got a good defrost. You hear the solenoid humming? Oh yeah. All right, let's see how we make out here after we get the vacuum pulled down. What are the best knee pads for HVAC? Come on, Dave, you know. The knee pros, come on, man. What about you? Yeah, man, the knee pros. The knee pros are the best. Always knee pros, bro. Yep. If you need knee pads for HVAC or refrigeration, these are the only ones that ever work. They last forever. They stay up on your knee and they work. And just like hookers, we're always on our knees working. Refrigeration. So these are the best knee pads right here. Don't even mess around with anything else. Just get these. They're always in a link in the description of my videos. They're not expensive and they work and they last. All right. And that's coming to you from a guy that talks to a tool bag. What was that? Of course jackalopes are real. Shit, brother. Yeah, man. You'll shoot your eye out. All right, I got the system all charged up. It's running. We're coming down in temp. See where it settles at. We're gonna check the next door neighbor here too. They're on the same system. I'm about to get my probe in here. I can tell it's cold though. Woo! Don't get your hands in there. Let's see what this one's doing. Yeah, this one's cold. Goes right on the supplier. Still calling for cooling. I can hear the solenoid buzzing. Let's see how this guy's doing. Yeah, she's coming right down. So that's the fun little fun time doing the TXV on the Perlicks. Hope that made sense. Look, there's the knee pads in full effect. Dude, we're always on our knees. You guys know that. So if you like the videos, smash the like button. Ding, ding, ding. Hit the subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And if you could watch from the beginning to the end, that does the most for YouTube's, for my small channel. So I appreciate everybody. Leave comments. I always read the comments. I learn a ton from the comments, and I appreciate the comments. Good or bad, let me have it. It's all good. What do you guys think about that? Pretty good, Dark Owl Dave. Why did you shoot me? What's that, Mr. Raccoons? All the hunters will be pissed. Hopefully these dudes all got eaten. Hopefully somebody got a bunch of good meat out of those dudes. The jackalope, I don't know about the jackalope, if that's good eating or not. Leave me a comment if jackalope is good eating.